American 11, are you trying to call?
The cockpit is not answering their phone. Our number 1 has been staffed and our 5 has been staffed.
Hey, I'm going to call from Washington. I am in a situation with American 11, a possible hijack.
What's going on, Betty? The aircraft is erratic again. Problems very erratic. Betty, talk to me. Betty, are you there? Betty? The plane just What? 737?
It what?
Like the World Trade. Who are you talking to? Oh, God. Oh, my God.
United 175, New York. We have some problems over here right now. We might have a hijack over here, 2 of them.
Jules, this is Ryan. Listen, on an airplane that's been hijacked. If things will go well, I'm looking good. I just want you to know I absolutely love you. I want you to do good. So happy to find. Same to my parents and everybody. And I just totally love you, and I'll see you later. Bye, babe.
What are those people gonna do? All the elevators are booked out.
Oh my God! So both towers are now.
Okay, now I got an aircraft 6 miles east of the White House.
Crystal City, just north of Crystal City.
It's a day that we're going to honor. Remember, there's fallen 20th anniversary. Right now, I'm going to introduce Officer Miller. He's going to give you your safety brief for this ride. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. If I could have everybody's attention, please. Just remember, this is a ride. It's not a race. What we're going to do, I understand we're going to go out here and do the counterflow. Once we get onto the freeway, we're going to put you in the inside lanes. We're not going to be racing down here to get up to the front. Everybody's going to get in the number one lane. We're going to go all the way to 45, go south on 45 to spur 5. At that point, we're going to take the curve there. There's one ramp there that we got to cover. We'll get you to University, turn you right. Stay in your right lane, the left lane up against the wall. The officers will be coming on your right side. Just be very careful. It's not a race. We're gonna go about 65 miles an hour, okay? Everybody has to stay in that lane for our safety and your safety, all right? If we have to move you, we'll move you one lane at a time. But we're gonna get everything shut down, and it's gonna be a smooth ride. Thank you for coming out. Real quickly, I'd like to say thank you to everybody for coming out today on the 20th anniversary of this tragedy. We appreciate y'all being here. Have a safe ride. Come on back after you spend some time at the memorial, and let's have some wings and some fun together. All right? Thank you all. Everybody mount up.
I remember I was at work, and I know I was working in the shop. I'm not sure what I was doing exactly, but I was in the shop. I remember going into the break room, and I remember my fellow co-workers. I guess we were all just trying to see what was going on. We were stuck to the TV, watching what the news was reporting, that an airplane had crashed into the towers. The first tower. The people were scrambling. They were in shock. They were trying to figure out what was going on. And at first, you know, it's like, you know, maybe it's an accident, right? That's what everybody's thinking at first. But then, as we kept on watching, and another plane hit the other tower, then that's when everything started to kind of get real. As we kept on watching the news, we kept on seeing that different reports were coming in, that there was an airplane that was heading for the White House, heading for the Pentagon. You know, I don't understand why people do what they do. I don't understand why a lot of things have to be the way they are. Back then, you know, we were united. It didn't matter what color. It didn't matter where you were from. Everybody was united. Everybody was going through the same thing, especially here since it happened in our home. I can only imagine from seeing what I saw on the TV that day, people waving whatever they could, hanging out by windows, you know, because of the smoke, and trying to just find safety somehow. And some people are just jumping out.
It broke.
I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you.
Another one just hit the building. Wow. Wow, that was hit hard. Another one just hit the world face.
Our number one got stabbed. Our first class galley flight attendant and our purser is stabbed. Can't get us to the cockpit. The door won't open. Can't get us to the cockpit. I think the guys are up there trying to light up their arms or something. Nobody can call the cockpit. We can't even get inside.
We have some planes. Stay quiet and it'll be okay. We're going to the airport. American 11 trying to call. Nobody move. Everything is okay.
Tina Schultz.
Okay, so 20 years ago, what were you when this happened?
I'm sitting in my living room in Galena Park, Texas, and the first phone call I made was to my mom. The second call was made to my husband, because my husband is a ex-firefighter. Didn't know if he was going to have to be deployed, and just this day gives me chills every year. It's just, you don't forget. You don't forget what you were doing and where you were at.
And 20 years later.
20 years later. Yep. 20 years later. God bless them all.
Yeah. My name is Randy Pies from Rosenberg, Texas.
What were you at when this first happened?
Well, I was actually a sales rep for a snack company. I was at my Walmart, and when we heard that the plane hit, and then a few minutes later on, you know, the second plane hit, and my lead at the time, we went to breakfast, and that's what we saw the towers fall. So it's 20 years later, it still hits, you know, because back in 1988, I toured Tower 2. I was at the top of Tower 2, you know, and yeah, I looked out into all of New York and I could see, and honestly, I put my face to the glass and I said, if this building ever falls, 13 years later, the building fell. You know, it really hurts.
So I got woken up by my neighbor, and you know, she told me that a plane hit the Twin Towers. I was like, what are you talking about? It's impossible. And she said, yeah, come on. So we went up to the rooftop. And as we just got there, you know, I saw the building on fire. And, you know, a few moments later, we saw the second plane. I think it was United Airlines Flight 175 with 69 people on board, level out to terminal altitude, and we knew what was happening. And it was a moment of frozen in time, and we watched it as if it was in slow motion. And the only thing that I can remember, and you know, sometimes that it haunts my dreams, my nightmares at night, were the screams. And it wasn't the women, it was the men, that they had their loved ones in those buildings or in downtown. And you know, it's a day I will never forget. And what it's supposed to stand for today, for me, it's supposed to stand for unity, especially in a time now where our country is so divided by, you know, partisan nonsense on both sides. And it's just a shame that it takes a moment like that to unite a nation, and we can't do that every single day.
And you know that when this happened, it seems to me that was the most time that we were all united.
And it's a moment of tragedy, and it seems like, you know, that's I guess what it takes for us to be a nation. Pearl Harbor, 9/11, or any of these horrible things. I guess that's what divides us, and that's what unites us. And it's just unbelievable to me. You know, take a moment of silence. Think about, you know, what happened. Think about what it means. It didn't matter where, you know, what state you were from, what, you know, what background you were.
Exactly.
You know, it was Texans, it was New Yorkers, it was Californians. We were all a nation. There weren't red states, blue guys, red guys. There was none of that bullshit. We were all Americans, and it's sad that it takes something like that to unite a nation, and we can't do that every day. And you know, and another thing that's important is that, you know, 3,000 people left for work that day. It was a beautiful Tuesday morning. I mean, just like this, not a cloud in the sky.
Right.
And you know, the night before, those people went to bed, and in the morning they went to work. They went, you know, first responders, cops, people who work in the towers, people who work in Lower Manhattan. You know, they went to work and they never came back. So you can never take that for granted.
Exactly. I feel your pain, brother.
I'm Glenn.
I'm Henry.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, man.
My pleasure.
This is the number to your town.
Yeah, stop all departures.
I got this guy hit. Don't say that. God damn, I can't even protect my NCA.
United 93, that traffic for you is 1 o'clock, 12 miles eastbound 370.
Negative contact, we're looking United 93.
United 93, Cleveland, if you hear the center right then.
I got that pitch down. Keep remaining steady. You have the ball hold.
Tuesday, 9:47 a.m.
Hi, baby. Baby, you have to listen to me carefully. I'm on a plane that's been hijacked. I'm on the plane. I'm calling from the plane. I want to tell you I love you. Please tell my children that I love them very much. And I'm so sorry, babe. I hope to be able to see your face again, baby. I love you. Bye.
We're 56865. We have, I believe it is a Boeing 757. Can you see him up there, sir?
That's confirmed. It looks like he's rocking his wings.
Roger.
He's rocking back and forth.
We're 56865. I advise you stay away from that aircraft. Go north as fast as you can.
United 93, have you got information on that yet?
Yeah, he's down.
He's down?
Yes.
When did he land?
He did not land.
Oh, he's down?
Yeah, somewhere up northeast of Camp David.
Sean, it's me. I just wanted to let you know I love you, and I'm stuck in this building in New York. There's lots of smoke, and I just wanted you to know that I love you always.
At number 2 World Trade Center, right? Ladies and students in the walking. We're not ready to die. We're getting bad.
I'm on the 83rd floor. I'm gonna die, aren't I? No. Say I'm gonna die.
Liv, say your prayers. We're gonna think positive because you gotta help each other get off the floor.
I'm
now.
gonna die.
A new type of war. That's what it is.